Hey guys, Chris with BlackRifle Survival. Thanks for stopping in and checking out this episode today. Wanted to introduce my new knife. This is the Esee camp lore. This is designed by Ruben Boleo. I hope I said his last name correctly. Super nice knife. Made in the USA, 2016. This is part of their camp series knives. This one's in your traditional Scandi grind. Micarta handle scales. The dimensions for this one here, the blade length's about 3.5 inches, and overall length is 4.625, and the handle length. Excellent knife. It's got a good feel to it. So this is 1095 high carbon steel. It almost looks like it has a stone wash. And as you can see, 2016, made in the USA. So current knife model. Now the leather sheath that it comes with is also made in the USA. Pretty standard here. Gets the job done though. So we're going to go ahead and review this now, and we'll do some simple tasks and see how it fares. Don't go anywhere. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and put this through the paces, test this knife out. Right now I'm going to utilize the spine of this knife. I have gloves on, so it's kind of hard to tell if I can strike a ferro rod, but I believe this would do it. But let's go ahead and debark this piece of pine here, just a small branch. Comes off nice and easy, like nothing. Just push it off. So it's able to debark. Clear this off. I'm going to go ahead and say if I need to make a tent stake or something to push in the ground, if I need to hold up a tarp. Let's go ahead and try chopping with this guy here. Now right away, this isn't very blade heavy. More of the weight feels like it's in the handle, so I am choking back a little bit to help me get some extra leverage. But it's biting in. So far, I'm having no problems. I don't feel the micarta slipping in my gloved hand. So for chopping, this is doing fine. So go ahead and check the edge. No rollovers. Just blinded myself in the sun. Good to go. Alright, so let's try some feather sticks here. Grabbed another piece of pine. Razor sharp Scandi. I mean, this is just biting in instantly. I'm trying to get familiar with the knife. It's doing a really good job. And we got paper thin curls. This would be good for kindling. And because it's small and compact, it's just very comfortable. It's really a nimble knife compared to a few others that I have. So this would be good for camp chores, smaller tasks. This is an excellent knife, very comfortable. so it's able to make these curls here. Alright, so let's do a little bit of batoning here. I'm going to step the camera back so we can fit this in frame. And we'll go ahead and split this down the middle and see what else we can come up with for some tests. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and utilize this knife, and we're going to baton this piece of pine here. We have a knot, and obviously I'm picking one that's relative to the blade length itself because I don't want to overdo the knife with something too big, or I'd be ending up chopping it at the corners and that would take a lot more time. So let's go ahead and push it through. This is just kind of rotted, so it is just falling off. Let's see if I can get that one right down the middle here, going straight towards the knot. Right at the knot here. There's no flex in the blade, it's really stout. And being short, it's pretty nimble, as I stated earlier. Just broke the knot right through it. And we lost our cutting piece, so let's find another test for this. Okay, so we're going to utilize some different tasks here. I'm going to try to make some quick tinder with pulling it through the knife, and then I'm going to try to split one of these down even further. Say, well, that's my baton. Let's go ahead and get one more piece out here. Tone this down. Alright, so if we needed to make smaller sticks, we'll let pry it. Now I'm trying different grips, reverse grip, and just I don't even know what to call this, but it's comfortable. That went right through it. Lost that piece. So I guess if you wanted to, for a stabbing application, you'd be able to get through the wood that way. So let's try another test here. Place this down on the board. I don't want to stab John's table too much. And we'll try taking some tinder off real quick without pulling the table down on me. Alright, this is just taking off a lot of material really quickly, as you can see. Obviously I'd want to sink the blade in more, but since the tip's pretty stout, I only got it in maybe a 1/16 inch deep. We're taking off quite a bit of material. Now this is a sharp knife. So Esee did really good with this one, being the Campler knife. I'm really impressed with this for such a small blade. Excellent. So let's grab another piece here, and I'm gonna go ahead and do some just forceful cuts and see what I can take out of here. So say I'm gonna be making a spoon and I need to level something out real quick, just to make it as flat as possible. See how I can plane this edge here. And it's leaving it fairly smooth. I mean, even with gloves on, it's just gliding across. So this is having some really nice cuts. And that Scandi grind, I tell you. If you guys don't have a Scandi in your knife collection, you need to get one. I would definitely recommend it. And I'm very impressed so far with this blade. So as you guys can see, playing the edge out really nicely. So if I was going to do a spoon carving project, I'd be able to whittle on this stick all day long. I'd pick something different obviously, but to show the general purpose and the use of this knife and the ease of it, I think this is perfect. I wanted to wrap up this video and say thanks for watching. Reviewing this Esee RB3 by, I'm sorry, I have to look at the show notes, Ruben Boleo, and his design for the Esee Rowan. This is a great knife. Just in conclusion, I'm very impressed with it. micarta handle scales are very comfortable with the contouring. Didn't feel any hot spots, no hand friction, so I'm not tired. I feel like I could whittle all day with this. Alright guys, so if you want to learn more about this, I'll provide links below in the comment section. Basically, if you guys are interested in this knife, I'm pretty sure if you own one, you already know what's special about this. If not, I'd recommend purchasing one. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This is Chris with BlackRifle Survival. Catch you on the next video.
And I'm his cameraman today.
And I lost it.